How's everybody feeling today? I got a little bit of time today. It's later in the evening than I normally go live, but we got some things to chop it up about real quick. Come on up in here. We're gonna talk about this Kamala's plan, and I really want to say something. You see the title, right? We did what they said we couldn't do, right? Listen closely. First of all, we're not rocking with the plan, okay? First and foremost, the plan is it's another violation. Okay, let's just keep it real. The plan is another violation. I'm gonna try to get my message off before my chat fills up because I get distracted. But I want to be clear. The plan is it's not what we asked for. It's not what we asked for. We didn't ask for that plan. There is some good stuff in that plan. There's some really terrible things in that plan. I want to do a full breakdown on it probably tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I got me in DC. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna try to do a full breakdown on the plan. But they told us that we had no power. They told us that we we weren't going to get anything, right? They said before, earlier in the election, they told us that Kamala's hands were tied. She cannot give us anything specific, right? Didn't they tell us that? Did they not tell us that, y'all? They told us that Kamala, Steve Harvey, we need Steve Harvey to report to the front because this shit is hilarious right now. This is hilarious right now. I'm having a very good time watching these Democrats, specifically these black Sambo Democrats. I'm having a very good time watching them scramble, right? They scrambling, they're upset, okay? And they're asking us, they're like, what happened? What happened? Why don't you like the plan? I'm gonna get to why we not rocking with the plan, right? But I wanna say that we put the pressure down so heavy, okay? Black men and women, god damn, stop texting me. Black men and women put the pressure down so heavy. We put it down so heavy that they had to come up with a plan at the last minute. They told us our voice wouldn't be heard. This is what everybody told us. They even told us stuff like, well, how you gonna ask for something? You can't ask for anything. This is what they told us. I want y'all to look at this. At the last minute, I'm gonna get to all the comments. I just wanna make sure I get my point across. At the last minute, Kamala unveils this plan for black men. Come on, like, they heard, they've been listening. Like we said, they've been tuning in, like we said, and they see how much we're not rocking with them. The Democrats see how much we are not dealing with them. The problem is they came with this plan for black men, right? But that's not what we asked for. We didn't ask for that. There are good things in that plan, right? But they skipped over the two things that we're asking for, and that's a problem. They're still insulting our intelligence. You understand? They are still insulting our intelligence. They told us that we didn't have any voting power. This was an ongoing narrative for a long time. Oh, well, y'all don't really have any voting power. I've argued with people about this. They like, well, you guys really don't matter. Guess what, y'all? We matter. We matter so much that at the last minute, They went and concocted this special plan that was supposed to make us happy. We can get reparations. I already knew we can get reparations, but this just confirms what happens when all black people get on code. If everybody would have got on code, you Sambo Democrats, if y'all wouldn't have ran over there, if you Republicans wouldn't have ran over there, we could have got on code and we could have stood firm. We could have stood firm on reparations. And guess what will be on the table right now? You guessed it. You guessed it. Malachi Abdullah, the alpha black men not rocking with them, beta black boys do. Absolutely. Absolutely. It amazes me, man, how certain people that are really rocking with the Democrats, and I'm not as angry as I was because I've learned to understand some people are just not up to speed. You dig? Some people just aren't. They watch the news, like they watch ABC, and you know what I'm saying. Some people get their news sources from Roland Martin and people like that. Not everybody is tapped in with the grassroots. Hold on one second. Not everybody is tapped in with the grassroots. You understand? I'm loving what I'm saying, man, because we flexed our muscle, right? And they tried to shame us, right? They tried to shame us into voting for the Democrats. As soon as she announced that she was running, they told us that we need to go vote for her. Y'all hit the like button. They tried to shame us into following this blue party once again for another year. For another 4 years, they wanted us to get on board with this thing. Guess what we said? Enough of us said, enough. It wasn't everybody. Enough of us said, nope, we not rocking with you. And as a result, our voices were heard. And they went and made some changes. They went back to the drawing board. And I'm really happy about that because it shows me that we do matter and that we do have power. You dig? Let me look at some of these comments. Fuego Visions, what's up, big dog? Let the trolls do what they do, dog. Let the trolls do what they do. Yeah, so you said price tag. Milton says price tag. Price tag of what? Yeah, so anyway, back to what I was saying. Where is Steve Harvey at? We need Steve Harvey and what's the little funny dude, Ricky Smiley. We need all these people to come to the front because all these people tried to get us to vote for nothing. They tried to get us to vote without receiving anything. Come to find out that they can go put a plan together for us. Think about that for a minute, man. They tried to tell us, come on, y'all, let's go over here and vote for these people. No, you're not going to get nothing because you can't get anything. They can't give you anything. But guess what? We found out that they lied to us. They should be ashamed. They should be ashamed. Shame on all you Sambo, Negro Democrats that told us that we're not allowed to get anything. The problem is with the plan. Let's talk about the plan real quick. This plan that Kamala willed out. The problem with the plan is it has the word and has the words and others in it. Listen up, y'all. I'm not sure who all is informed. A lot of y'all might not be informed, but we're not doing the minority thing. We're not doing the and other thing. We need things specifically for us. You understand? So that's the problem. The problem is 9mm. 9mm. Make sure you're respectful when you come in this chat, little man. All right. Make sure you respectful when you come in this chat, little man. So yeah, right now they brought Obama out the other day, right? And Obama, he made a mess. He stunk the place up. he blew their spot, okay? He came out here trying to tell us what we should and shouldn't be doing, and everybody reacted. I did a video on that yesterday. Go check my page out. We did a nice long video, had a great conversation. But Obama, he came out, they wheeled him out and tried to get us to go vote for Kamala and basically said that we just don't want a woman as the president. No, that's not the problem. So what happened was black people all over made videos. Everybody, I made a video. Everybody made videos saying Obama kick rocks. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? And then a couple days later, what happens? This plan gets unveiled because Obama went back to the White House like, look, you got to do something, Kamala. After they saw the backlash, they went right back to the White House. Obama was like, look, listen here, sister. It's not working. What else do we got? Do we have anything else for these niggas? Because this shit here ain't working. And this is what they came up with, this plan. You dig? Yeah. Let me see. JC says Obama did it in black voice, saying NIGGA. This is okay. I don't know what that means. All right, 9mm. I know you don't have nothing better to do, sir. You apparently you don't have a life. A keyboard warrior. Damn, it's nothing but trolls in here today. What's going on? Somebody say something intelligent. Okay, my man, Mike Cal Abdullah says they only want to be fooled because they want to, and my mother never told me a woman is to lead me. Is that my man Mike Cal? Is that the great minister of code? Is that my man? Hey, young, is that who that is? My man that be on Tariq joint. Yeah, is that cuz? Yeah, Shamika, it's a lot of zesty, dusty weirdos in here. I don't know what's up with my chat, man, but they all flock over here for some reason. It's a lot of trolls in here. But anyway, I'm trying to stay on track. I just want to say to y'all, man, that we do have the power. I want to say to y'all, imagine the people that we have on deck right now that have made such a big noise that they had to go run and put together a plan. Imagine if all of us were on code. Imagine if men and women were on code and we all said reparations, hate bill. Imagine that. You dig? The only thing that's been getting in the way of our progress is the Sambo class. You understand? That's the only thing that's been getting in the way of our progress. These people who, some of them don't know any better, but some of them are scared, okay? Some of them are scared to say, hey, I want reparations. A lot of black people are scared to say, look, we deserve reparations. You dig? So they made every excuse in the book. For the past 4 or 5 months, I've been arguing with people. All they've been doing is making excuses for the Democrats. You understand? But listen here, man. Yeah, my man. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you. Yeah, so I just want to let everybody know, man, that we do matter. We do have power. And we do not need to fall for any of the deceptive tactics that they play. So we, once we let them know we not rocking with this little plan that y'all put together, they're going to have to come with something better than that. They're going to have to go to the next phase. And even if it doesn't happen this election, hopefully this opens the eyes of other black people to say, you know what? If I get on code with my people, we can get what we want. A lot of people didn't want jack shit. I've talked to people that said they don't want anything. So the education, this has been really good, man. These past 5-6 months have been good because we're over here stating our case. We're over here telling the people what we want. We're arguing with our cousins, having discussions. We're having discussions with our brothers, sisters, mothers, okay? And I think this election is going to be eye-opening for all black folks. And I think next election, a lot more people are going to get to that level of thinking where they're not just ready to go vote for the Democrats for no damn reason. You dig? Plant Poppy 614. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio, the Nation of Islam. Peace, God. Peace to you, God. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button too. I go live at least once or twice a week. I try to do at least. I'm trying to do like three a week from now on. But I got other content on my page. I got interviews. I got stuff that I drop weekly. You dig? Yeah, it's a lot of damn trolls in here, dog. What is this? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Fuego. I see you in here, big dog. Baby oil by the drum. Islam always begging for money. Okay. Another troll. Robert Paulson. What's up, big dog? Freddie Holmes says, you are speaking nothing but the truth with pure facts to back it up. I salute you for being a stand-up man without fear. I appreciate you, Freddie. We're not talking about Diddy today, man. I got plenty of videos. If you want to know my stance on the whole Diddy situation, I got plenty of videos for it. C Go 8 says, let's not end up back on the plantation. Let me tell you, man. We will never end up on a damn plantation, dog. That day is over. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but yeah, that's over, cuz. Plant Poppy 614 says, I'm not begging for $1. Who's begging for $1? Who? Plant Poppy says, another fool clown. Word. Well, you just be mad, sir. You must be from out of the country. Or are you from out of the country, sir? Con174 says, you'll never see that money. If you did, you will all be putting it on DraftKings. Guess what? Hey, Con, listen. Everybody should be a little nervous right now, okay? Everybody who thought that we was on the back burner, that we didn't have the power, that we didn't have a level of power, everybody should be a little nervous because I want y'all to look at what's going on. I want y'all to see what's happening right now. You see that we've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and we've been saying no tangibles, no vote. And at first they thought we was playing. Okay. At first they tried to ignore us first. That's what they did. They tried to ignore us first. Then they tried to scare us with Donald Trump. Then when they saw that didn't work, they brought out Steve Harvey and those guys, right? And they saw that didn't work. Then they brought out Obama, right? And they just made shit worse. Like they put gasoline on the fire, dog. And now what do they have? They have this plan. And we still not going for it. We still not going for it. They talking about legalizing weed for black men. Legalizing weed for black men. What the fuck is that going to do? I don't smoke weed. What are you legalizing weed for? No, just kick out the reparations, dog. That's what we came for. That's what we asked for. And that's what I'm standing on. I don't know about nobody else. What is weed going to do for my life? They want to make y'all high and stupid. Yeah, okay, guys, we're going to legalize. Y'all can smoke. We're going to give y'all some weed, man. Here you go. So you can stay stupid. Blue Green says, boycott this channel. Kevin Jones says, disliked and reported. Yeah, I guarantee you, I bet you these are some Democrats in this chat right now. They are not happy. Look, Blue Green says, boycott this channel. Fuego, you still in here? Block Blue Green. You the first person that's been blocked on my channel. Get him up out of here. If you still in here, homie. Yeah, just time him out for like 24 hours or something. Shout out to you, homie. What else we got in here? Kevin John, I'm not going to go into the reparations thing. Listen, reparations are coming, and you can see they coming because that's next. All right, we asked for tangibles. They went and tried to fix something up for us because they know that we do have a level of importance in America. We are the voting bloc for the Democrats. You dig? Egon says, I want my acres. They promise reparations. Mike Sampson says, what reparations are Republicans talking about? See, the problem with that argument is we'll talk about the Republicans after we're done talking about the Democrats. All right? People always want to deflect. People always want to deflect over to, they always want to deflect over to the Republicans. We'll talk about them after we finish talking about y'all. You dig? The official Who's Him says, don't vote for either party. Y'all hit that like button, man. If you don't want to see black people get reparations, hit the like button. Let me see. I'm doing a study real quick. George Vasquez says Kamala is down with Obama and down with Jay-Z and Puff Daddy. All right. I'm not going into the whole reparations thing because I don't want to see y'all start crying in here. All kind of tears and tissues get broken out when I say that big R word. When I talk about getting justice and repairing a wrong that was done and paying a debt that was owed, all kind of people get to crying in here. So we're gonna leave that alone, right? We're gonna leave that alone. Cesar Berserko, what's up, big dog? Appreciate you, homie. Dark Matter, you know what? You know what it's for. It's so you can have a nice, comfortable life over here in America. That's why. C Go 8 says no discussion ever with the GOP. Forget about it. Yeah, they Texas Bama, you say them every time I say the reparations word. They get butt hurt. But I tell you what, listen, we are one step closer. Y'all see that bullshit plan they rolled out, right? They got their mind right, okay? They absolutely said, what are they? We better get our mind right. They got their mind right. They understand and they understood how detrimental and how much we're not fucking with them. They realized that so much that they went to the drawing board at the last minute. What's the date? Today is the what? It's October. Election. The election is next month. We got them to go and put some things in motion. You dig? J Money, that excuse, and that's already been debunked many times. Cyberdean 100, lineage-based reparations, absolutely. Lineage-based. DC, you know what we did. You know what we did, homie. Don't play dumb, Holmes. Don't play dumb. Jay Center says they're going to give you 40 acres and a mule and you can't even work the land. No, they're going to give us cash payments. Dark Matter says, what do you think about the transatlantic slave trade? I think it was very unfortunate. But the thing about it, only 3% of slaves that came from Africa ended up in America. A lot of black folks were already here. You just learned something today, okay? There was already black people here. 3% of the slaves that came from Africa came on that ship and ended up over here in America, or ended up on this land before we made it America, before we built this America. Yeah, look into that, man. You look into that. Genghis Khan says, do black people even know the Statue of Liberty was a gift to them? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. John says, you ain't getting nothing, and I'm an Indian, and they still owe my people. Well, John, see, you take that up with the government, dog, because that's what we're doing. See, it's crazy how a so-called Indian, I bet you're not an Indian, or just barely an Indian. Because if you were an Indian, you would say, hey, brother, I want you to get something. But you said, you're not getting nothing. Like, what kind of Indian are you? What kind of Indian are you, dog? That's crazy. YouTube audits, Top Flight. Yes, indeed. You know we in the building. This is Top Flight TV. I got 185 people in here. I got 32 likes, man. If you don't want us to get reparations, hit the like button. C Gold says 90% African DNA from South Carolina. Who? You have 90% you have 96% African DNA and you're from South Carolina? Genghis Khan. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna look into that, homie. I'm gonna look into that. 7G says, no one is in debt. They want us to believe that we owe them something. Okay, you owe. Yeah, the government owes. That's a fact. That's a fact. Freddie Holmes says the original Statue of Liberty was a black woman still in chains. I gotta look into that too. Brandy Jackson says Trump 2024. Cracker Philly says Trump 2024. Let me tell you something, man. It's gonna be so many tears in November. They're gonna cuss black people out when Kamala loses that election. Roland Martin, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Sambo Hughley. They gonna cuss us out, dog. They gonna be real mad. And guess what? We gonna laugh at their ass. I'ma laugh, dog. I'ma have a good time laughing. Maybe in 4 more years, they'll get their fucking mind right and stop playing games with us. Because we mean business. We mean business out here. We've stood on business, all right? We've stood on business, right? To the point where they had to go produce that bullshit plan that she willed out. Freddie Holmes says, I'm already laughing. It's been a very funny week, man. It's been a very funny week. You dig? Yeah, they thought we was playing, dog. They thought that we was playing around. They tried to ignore us and they tried their little tactics and yeah. It is hilarious. Emily Overstreet, this is hilarious. Blatch the Bull says, they really think we stupid. We are one of the smartest groups of people, and that's why they copy take our style. DC, let's go. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you, man. Absolutely. They really think, they started this thing off thinking we are stupid. Okay? They started this whole thing off and just overlooked us like, this is what we're going to do. They're going to fall in line. We're going to shame and guilt and put the guilt trip on them. And they saw the wave. It's been a wave of backlash. Everybody's like, Kamala, fuck, we not rocking with Kamala. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Hit the subscribe button too. If you on Instagram, follow my Instagram page. It's topflight_TV. Golden Codex says, I'm Zulu. Rich, you pay rent. Blatch the Bull says, my family was already here. Forsaken Archives in the building says, we are emotional people, but we thinking logically now. Absolutely. Troy Bent says, Kamala is Indian too. Yes, she is. She's what? Yeah, she's like Persian, like East Indian, West Indian, something like that. Yeah, I'm in my basement, dog. That's my little office. I haven't decorated. I had this built, dog. I had this room built in my basement. I have not had a chance to decorate it because I built the studio in Hagerstown, about an hour from me too. That's where I conduct my interviews. So yeah, I'm in my basement. Where you at, sir? Cyberdyne 100. I appreciate that sub, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in here. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I got to get some carpet. I got to get some decorations, some more lights, and make it look real cool in here. Freddie Holmes says, when we can truly come together regardless of our situation and move as one, that's power. Dog, I've been trying to tell people, especially after Kamala announced that she was running, that we all need to move as one unit. And people fought me tooth and nail, man. I'm talking about family members on the phone with me, talking, you know what I mean, trying to convince me. And they had the same Democratic talking points. And it's like, man, like y'all lost, dog. Like, wake up. Now's not the time for me to listen to you. You need to listen to us right now. You dig? You need to get on code with us. You try to tell us to do the same bullshit that we've been doing for 60 years. We're trying to tell you a new strategy that can get us further, right? To put us in a better position. And they kept telling me to do the same thing. Like, it doesn't make sense to do the same thing that we've been doing for decades and decades and decades. Let's try something new. The worst that can happen is we fail at it. You dig? Dean Lawyer says 20 million illegals. We are effed. Yeah, hey man, listen. We have woken up to the point that illegals aren't our friend. I remember I used to cape for the illegals. I live in a small town, right? And all the Mexicans would come up. Shout out to the Mexicans. All the Mexicans would come up to the lake, right? And they would take over. I'm talking about they would set up shop. It was like a little beach. They would come up there with their grills, tents, blankets. They would come up there and they would have fiestas. And when the locals come up there was no room. So all the locals would make like statuses and they would post and they would talk crazy about the Mexicans. And they was like, and I used to stand up for them. Like, y'all don't own this land. That's where I was. So I'm trying to have some sympathy on the lost Negroes. But I would have some sympathy for them. Like, I don't own this land. They good. Until I realized that, number one, they're taking resources from our community, right? And then number two, I realized that they don't really rock with us like that. So now everybody can do their own thing. I will butt out and I will not try to fight for people. See, Black Americans, we naturally look out for others. That's in our nature. We always have a compassion. We're very compassionate people. So we always want to look out for others. And that has backfired on us a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this time around, everybody's like, you know what? Nah, it's just FBA. That's what it's about. It's about FBA right now. Shout out to everybody else. We're not here to harm anybody else. But we're all about FBA getting what we would like. You know what I'm saying? Fall Way Back says, boycott this channel, broke fools channel. Okay. Willie XM says, we are not black, brown, or white. We are humans and Americans. All right, man. You know better than that, man. You know better than that. Humble King says, a female in office, I just don't see that happening. They're going to do her dirty like they did Hillary Clinton. So Trump can be back in office for a third term. Plus, I'm hearing about Project 2025. Well, let me tell you this, man. I think it's really setting in with them that they don't stand a chance in hell. You know what I'm saying? To get her in the office. So they like, man, we need y'all. Come on, brothers. Where you at? Come on, guys. We need you. And the problem is it's a little too late. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too late. And they're not coming correct. You know what I'm saying? If you come, you gotta come correct. They should have said reparations. They should have said a hate bill for black people. That's what they should have said. You dig? But they didn't. They had one chance to get it right. And there's still time. So I know I got some Democratic people in here that probably work for the DNC. Go back and tell your higher ups, man, that it's either one of the two. It's either one of the two. The only thing that's going to get us messing with y'all like that is reparations, a hate bill, or something really specifically for us. Not in others, but us, black people, black men. If you're going to do a plan for black men, it should be for black men, not and others. If you look in the fine print of her new plan, it says and others. And they tried to pull a fast one on us. They tried to pull a fast one on his family. Yes, they did. It's all good. Look, Blue Wasby says support the veterans. George Vasquez says you're wasting your time. Just live your life because it's going to happen no matter what. Brian Floyd says, I want tangibles for my vote. Shout out to you, Byron. Shout out to you, homie. King says, as a farmer, y'all gonna starve. All of you, if she gets elected. I believe it, man. Freddie Holmes says, we have no friends when it comes down to it. Our humanity is hurting us. We need to practice humanity with each other, then move forward with our agenda. Yeah, 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 yeah. Larry Hall says, I was born in 1949. Went to school in Central Texas. Rogation was the law, separate and not equal. Oh, segregation was the law, separate and not equal. Shout out to you, Larry. Shout out to you, OG. Y'all hit the like button when you come in here. B1, J Cash 38, B1, brother. Same to you, man. Blue Wasabi says, support the hardworking people who pay the taxes. See, Blue Wasabi, let me say something to you and people like you. Y'all, when the word reparation comes up, when the word when it's presented that we would like to get tangibles and we would like to get reparations, you guys have every excuse in the book. Support the veterans. Support the people who were. Listen, I bet you walk past a homeless veteran daily. What are you doing for the veterans? See, when people say shit like that, that basically means they're telling you to shut the hell up. That's what they're doing. Because where is your cause for the veterans, sir? Do you have a cause? Are you helping the veterans? No. When you hear us say reparations, it's like I'm gonna use the cancer patient example. When somebody says, you know, cure breast cancer, it's like you saying, hey, no, cure prostate cancer. Like, come on, cuz, like, come on, man. We know what that is. We know what that is. The official Wu himself says, everyone who says we should come together are definitely European people. Larry Hall says, truck is not the answer. You mean Trump? You saying Trump is not the answer? Fall Way Back says he's living off food stamps. Armageddon says, I'm a hostage in my own country. What country you in, homie? Shamika Smith says, they call black Americans savages, but let the real savages in our country. Come on, man. We haven't seen anything yet. If we let Kamala and the Harris administration, the Biden administration in, we haven't seen anything yet. It's going to get a lot worse. And that's why I'm not mad at Donald Trump. That's why I'm not mad at Donald Trump. You dig? Get him up out of here, man. Everybody that's not supposed to be over here, get him up out of here. Everybody that's not supposed to come over here, keep him up out of here. Dean Lawyer says, bro, we have enough money to help everyone. They just give to wars in foreign countries. Now they're legals. Yeah, absolutely. They got money. They got money. They definitely got money. Just Jayana says, to the fellow who sang no more tax on overtime, better realize that Trump is changing the 40-hour work week to a 160-hour work month, hence eliminating overtime. Well, guess what, sweetheart? I hope you are. You a woman? Are you a girl? All right, well, guess what? Guess what? I personally don't have to worry about that. You did, because I'm on food stamps and I don't have a job. That's what my man said, right? No, I'm playing. Don't, yeah. Damn right says, Blue Wasabi, what you get? King says, every other country has border policies, not us. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, again, this is why I'm not mad at Donald Trump. This is why Trump, I believe, is the better candidate. The Democrats are trying to do some really weird shit out here. They trying to do really weird shit. I don't know what direction they're trying to move the country into. Aside from the black and white thing, right? Aside from getting tangibles for black people, the Democrats are on some really weird shit. And I don't know why anybody would vote for that because it's just really weird. Okay. They're trying to take America to a place that we've never ever been. And it's kind of scary. What's the dude name? The guy that's running with Kamala. He's trying to put tampons in the bathroom, in the boys' bathroom. He's trying to put tampons in the boys' bathroom. Y'all cool with that? Are there any Democrats in here? Where are the Democrats at? SG, shout out to you. All right, go follow my Instagram, topflight_TV. Yeah. Patrick Brown says, weird is saying hate groups are very fine people. All right, so Patrick, I take it you're a Democrat. Now I want to ask you something. First, I want to address your comment, and then I want to ask you something. So as far as the very fine people, listen, Patrick Brown, for years, I used to run with that. I'd be like, man, this dude said that the white supremacists were very fine people. Until I heard the rest of the clip. Did you all not hear the rest of the clip? It took me 4, 5, 6 years to hear the rest, to hear exactly what he said. Because in his speech after he said they were fine people on both sides. And I'm not caping for Trump. I'm not a big Trump supporter. After he said they were fine people on both sides, what he said was, I'm not talking about such and such. So you gotta speak the whole thing. You can't just tell half the truth. France, shout out to France, man. Shout out to France. Farmer Larry says he also paid for Jesse Jackson's presidential run. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Jessica R., what's happening? Larry Hall says, black man, what has Trump given you? He has a tail when we, all right, Larry Hall, listen, my brother, OG. I know you're probably an older black man, right? You an older brother? You an older brother? Listen. I know the older black folks, they really are stuck on that blue party. And God bless their heart, man. God bless their heart, man. But listen, I don't think y'all really understand what's going on here. These Democrats are letting any and everybody over here. You dig? Anybody and everybody. And it's going to get serious, man. And not only that, but when they let everybody over here, that's less resources for your family, Larry. Are you cool with that? Where you at, Larry? Talk to me. Hassan McDuffie says, do you live near the border? No, I don't. Byron Floyd said, you got to watch these old ninjas. Man, shout out to the ancestors, dog. Shout out to the predecessors, but y'all gotta really y'all gotta listen to us at this point, man. Y'all about to lead us down the wrong path. You dig? Now, Larry, tell me why you're voting for Kamala Harris. Because you're scared of Donald Trump? We already had Donald Trump as a president for 4 years. Y'all hit the like button. We already, let me say this again, man. We already had Donald Trump as a president for 4 years, and the sky did not fall. Okay, so Just Jana says, dude, he is not trying to put tampons in the boys' bathroom. I am from Minnesota, and I know what's going on there. He put tampons in the unisex bathroom where boys have access, and somebody got it twisted. Okay, I'm going to look into that, homie. See, we're real fair over here. Larry Hall, listen, this you're acting as if I'm not voting for Trump at this point, right? But you're asking me what Trump's plan is. One thing I know his plan is is deportation and protecting that border. That's all I need to know. You understand? That's all I need to know. That directly helps our community. Now, on the other hand, the Democrats' plan, we know what their plan is. Come on, everybody. Y'all come right on over here. Don't we understand that? No News says top flight to the lady that said Trump's changing overtime to 168 hours a week. There's only 168 hours a week. I don't know nothing about that. We gotta look into that. Hassan McDuffie says, how do you reconcile with the fact that Donald Trump did nothing to substantially affect American lives during his administration? Let me tell you something. During the Trump administration, I bought a house. I had the most money I ever had in my life. I had the most money I ever had in my life. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm just telling you. See, I said this the other day on my broadcast. Sometimes we get caught up in what the news is saying, what our favorite influencer is saying, what the blogs are saying, what the politicians are saying. But talk is cheap, right? Sometimes we got to look at our life and say, is my life good now? Was it good then? What is my life like now? And I tell you what, man, everything is so goddamn expensive. It's tight, it's tight, cuz. Shit is tight. Let me show y'all something. Check these Jones out. I love these shoes, right? Look. Check these out. You see that? How much do y'all think I paid for these? Somebody put in the chat. Just take a guess how much I paid for these. Y'all put it in the chat. Global Report said $1. Harris Khan says $50. Fall Way Back says $75. Bruh, these joints are $19.99 at Walmart. They're $19.99 at Walmart. And I bought them. And don't get me wrong, I could have went and bought a nice sneaker. I got 5 pair of Balenciaga upstairs, okay? And I don't say that to brag, right? But I'm saying that's where shit is at right now. I saw these shoes for $19. I'm like, man, look, I need to go get those because I can't go freely just go spend like I used to. I just can't. I can't go spend like I used to. So the point in me saying all this, right, is that you got to look at your life, man. Forget the hype. Forget all the politics. Look at your life and the lives of those around you. You understand? And you'll understand that you got to do what's best for you and you got to look into your life, man. My man Larry, OG, respectfully, we already had Trump in office. And to me, it was cool. Now, I'm not from Compton, homie. I'm on the I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Maryland. You dig? So, yeah, man. Larry Hall says, is it Trump? Are you asking when things were good, was it Trump? Well, one thing I know is they weren't bad. They definitely wasn't as bad as it is now. Definitely wasn't as bad as it is now. Yeah, people keep saying it was Obama, right? People keep saying that. Panther Pride says it was cool how he didn't give you stimulus. He didn't do anything for you. I say the same thing about Obama. Obama was being, hold up. Trump did hand out stimulus, dog. What are you talking about? Trump handed out stimulus. What are you talking about? Y'all hit the like button. Larry Hall says, I've been through many presidential cycles, and I'm telling you, it's not Trump. Okay, well, who was it? Inform me, OG. You keep telling me who it is not. Inform me on who it is. Y'all hit the like button and the subscribe button. Go follow my Instagram, topflight_TV. I gotta get ready to bounce though, man. I gotta get ready to get up out of here. Look, I go live at least once a week, man. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. We always have great conversations. It's a safe space, man. I don't mind if people disagree. I may learn something. You understand? So it's not like I'm gonna kick you out unless you're being crazy, disrespectful. But I try to go live at least once or twice a week. Go check out my page, man. I got interviews. I run an interview platform. It's called Top Flight TV. I'm a videographer by trade. I shoot music videos. But I also have this thing called Top Flight TV that I'm building from the ground up. So go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and go follow the Instagram. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be easy.